What's up, guys? It's me, Spidey, and today's Tuesday, which means it's another Talk About It Tuesdays. And today, fuck tired. It's tired-ass Tuesdays. Fuck Talk About It Tuesdays. It's tired-ass Tuesdays. It's just my week, and it's the amount of sleep that I've been getting. For those of you who know what I do on a daily basis, you already know. But all that aside, I'm here to give you guys some content, and today I'm going to talk about Duel Links. It's an app that is available to everybody. Not everybody's using it, but I use it. And I used to like the app a lot, but now the more as time is going on, I'm getting quite annoyed with it. It's not something that I can talk about with Kisame because he doesn't use the app. So, figure I'd talk to it about with you guys. We can finally voice our frustrations together. So, if you're prepared to hear what I have to say about that, click that like button right now. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and click that bell for notifications if you're old. That way you're always updated when we upload content on this channel. Now, to get started, Duel Links, I've been playing Duel Links, I don't want to say since day one, but since the first month of it coming out, because it came out around the same time Pokemon Go came out. So I was on both. I was really much playing both. And with Duel Links, I used to play that, like, not heavy, but I was a consistent player on it, like, playing it every day. You know, I dedicated a lot of time to it, because I had the time for it. I initially liked Duel Links. I loved the concept of it, that it was just a shorter version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because sometimes games, they run on too long in real life. It takes forever. Too many cards, too much stuff. Like, it was very condensed, so it was very easy to play, very quick. So I like that in a mobile game, because I can't be on one app too long. I'm going to get a notification. I'm going to get a phone call. Something's going to come up, and I can't spend that much time on one app. So I like that it was very condensed, but now, that was back then. Today's Duel Links is very different from older Duel Links. Nowadays with Duel Links, everything is just so confusing to me. Because, and I don't want to say confusing like I don't know what to do, but confusing as in I don't understand the direction that this app is going. Because it seemed like they started off with early Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. It wasn't nothing really relevant in today's game. It's very old school for the older players. So it catered to me. I liked it. And then even when they introduced the GX series and they started like focusing a little bit more on fusions and stuff like that, I'm like, alright, that's cool. Fusions is alright. You know, nothing too crazy. It started with Cyber Angels. When GX happened, Cyber Angels happened. And then that's when that's when Duel Links became another version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it just became meta. It had its own meta. It had its own meta. It's had its own, like, tier rankings. And ever since then, you need to play that app almost every day, and you need to duel online. You need to, like, do rank matches and do all these loops and hurdles just to get gems, so that way you can buy the fucking packs. And when you get the packs, to maybe get a chance to get the cards that are in those top tier meta decks. And now it's even harder ever since when they did fucking fur hires. They put in fur hires. They put in fucking the vampire cards. They putting in the fucking what else? What's in there now? They put some of the mass heroes in there, light swans. They just flooded the game. They flooded the app with so much old and recent shit mixed in one. It's like, well, I don't want this. I don't want none of this stuff that's... It makes me not pay attention to what the app was mainly built for, because honestly, I was attached to nostalgia. I thought it was going to take its time of like, oh, these are these characters, you get to use them and their cards, so here are the packs that cater to them, and you have your opponents with their cards, and that just seemed like a nice slower game that was going to catch up to nowadays eventually. But now it almost feels like Duel Links today is like a little bit of a diet version of what real Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in real life, because all the plays, you make 1,000,000 plays per turn. What's tier 1 in Duel Links now? Mass heroes, and vampires. Like, I remember when Cyber Angels was tier 1, and then I remember as soon as Fur Hires came out, those were tier 1. And it just seems like nowadays, whatever the newest thing that comes out is the most hottest thing in the game. Like right now, they just started releasing Synchro Monsters. I already know Synchro Monsters are going to be the next top thing. Probably give it 1 or 2 more months, and that's going to be the next top thing. They're not even really easing into it. So my thing is that now Duel Links is almost reflective of the game in real life. It's just whatever's new, that's what's hot. Like, that's what the newest thing is. And that's so annoying, because nowadays in Duel Links, if you're already a player who's been playing for the past year or so, you've pretty much got all your characters leveled up. So now it's harder to level up your characters just to get gems that might get you, what, 4 or 5 packs for one fucking thing. And it's so annoying that it's like almost impossible to get gems to buy the cards that just came out. I've hit this point maybe 2 or 3 times in Duel Links where I worked my ass off. I got all the gems. I bought the packs. I reset the packs. I bought them again, and I got a nice deck. I had a nice little tier 1 deck that was competitive. I could play the game. I could go duel ranked online, and I'd be all right. And then all of a sudden, then I'm saving up gems, and then I spent all my money into that, and then I have no gems left, and then here comes this new shit that's coming out, and it's way better than what I just had. It makes my deck irrelevant. That's happened to me at least 2 to 3 times, and that's so fucking frustrating. And I just don't understand what is the direction that they're going with this, because it's almost like you're forcing me to spend money, and I refuse to put more money into this fucking app ever since when the Buster Blader shit was introduced into Duel Links. Oh man, I thought that was going to be crazy. I thought that was going to be crazy. That was the only thing, that was the first thing I ever spent money on in that fucking app. And I thought this, and it never was anything. Oh, that made me so mad when that happened. So I learned my lesson to not spend money in that, and I just, nowadays I'm playing the game, and it's so hard to stay motivated to keep playing the game because it's almost impossible. You make the best shit, you make the most recent releases to be the best stuff in the app, and it's hard for me to get the newer releases and to invest gems into the newer releases because it's almost impossible for me to get gems. Yes, you've had events where we get the characters, you get new characters, that's the potential for some more gems and things like that, but that's also like, you know, that takes a lot of time to level up and things like that. That takes a lot of time to level up, and then now you make these event exclusive decks. That was my issue when they made the Amazoness cards. The Amazoness were an event that I missed. I didn't play that week, and I just missed the whole event. So because I didn't play for 1 week, I'm missing out on months of gameplay because I can't compete with the best deck now, because if the only way to have the best deck is if you competed in this event. And now they just had the fucking event for Zane, and I couldn't play for 3 days because I wasn't available to play the game for 3 days, so I couldn't go as hard as I wanted to in it. So I didn't get a chance to get what I needed in it. I got it like halfway through, so now I have a very incomplete deck on what could potentially be a really good fucking deck that I just don't have now. And now we're doing another event, and now I had to just spend more time. It's like you're trying to force me to play the game more than I need to play the game, because if I don't play the game as much as you want me to play the game, then I can't play the game at all. Because if I can't play the game at all, then the game fucking sucks. That's just how I feel. What complaints do you have about Duel Links? Comment them down below to let me know. And guys, if you want to see more content on this channel, subscribe. And if you're old, click the bell for notifications. And if you want my Duel Links ID, that will be in the description, along with the Discord server and my personal channel and with my podcast and all the other stuff that's in the damn description. Go there, comment below what I need to see. And guys, I have to edit the video for Saturday, and I have to edit my podcast, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.